And good evening everyone who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air a little bit later than I myself kinda expected. Sorry, been procrastinating a little bit. It's Sunday after all. So, and well, pretty much not always be able to do things that I needed to be done at all times. Okay, so yesterday, let's continue the story of this character, which is kind of a little bit insane, because the only thing I wanted for this character is to go and find some gas grenades, if we are lucky, grenade launcher with grenade launcher grenades and whatnot. Instead, I ended up finding everything else, including bases, cars, and explosives for raiding bases. So, and we still have one base to raid down there, in not that far away from here. Gonna get you, good evening, welcome. Yeah, I mean, it's been insane on this server. Everything, literally everything, except for what I wanted. So the only thing that I found so far, it's like this M79 that I took from the base I raided yesterday. That base had a car. So, and I have this. I have a crossbow. So can try raiding something using a crossbow. So, but I just wanted to experiment here, and instead of experimenting, I ended up on full-fledged like base raiding spree, because now we have another base to take care of, and I'm going to be so bold. I'm just going to drive to it. It's nearby. I would normally just run, leaving this car in the bushes. Yeah, of course. Why would it be anything else here? I think the byproduct of them fixing the cars became ability to drive on the grass, risking it for a treat. Yeah, I'm hoping to find maybe some grenades in that base. I found 3 tons of normal grenades in Kulna yesterday, literally like 3 tons. And I used them to raid the base with the car. Unfortunately, can I see it from here even? I'm kind of curious. Now we have an insane viewing distance. That's the field with the combine harvester. Oh, that's insane. What is that? Yes. From here, you can see the hidden house in Kulna. The house that you cannot see in Kulna. So there's a house over there, I think. Over there somewhere. The last civilian house of Kulna. And that one had a base in its garage. Not much, but this car. So I think there's another base that I found. It's related to this base. I don't think I'm even... Yeah, I haven't even started the engine. I just realized. Ah, no. The engine was running. I just never pressed the accelerator, and the engine never started like revving. That's a glitch. Okay, then. Don't overspin it. Don't overload it. So of course I'm going to try the car behind the trees. So I'm not going to leave it in the middle of the street. So it will be visible probably from the field and maybe through the gaps in the trees, but this tree line is pretty dense. So you leave it like here and it's gonna be almost invisible from the town. Okay, what do we have? Why? So we don't have any explosives left, and we got to destroy one base, one base gate. But we have these, and we are literally in the area that can spawn that explosives. So let's again loot it. Let's hope maybe if we see some explosives. Yeah, I like it. The car's literally right here, but you cannot see it. Nice. Do we need? Yes, we need it. Because I'm sorta kinda... No, I'm not out of it. I need to fix the jacket already. Okay. I didn't even drive far enough. Well, I mean, the difference is a couple dozen meters. So the base is in one of the garages in this industrial zone. Really good evening, welcome. Welcome. Something's wrong with the sound. It's not like stereo or something. Stereo. Okay. So looting this this area again. I looted it yesterday. I found just one detonator. Unfortunately, no explosives. And then, by the way, gonna get you yesterday, I had to finish up raiding the base, destroying the gate. It had two. Just using my machete. And it actually worked. I think I damaged it while I was shooting through it. So I damaged the frame behind the planks. And I think that made... Okay, maybe this actually can become helpful. So... And then I finished it up with just machete and... Oh yeah, no? Crap. It's netting. Looked like... So close, looked like just a block of those plastic explosives. If you hit the ground when the Zeds do the first growl. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I just would sit very quietly somewhere. And they eventually would lose it, but immediately losing aggro, yeah, that's new. Encroach, walk away. Okay, okay. That's interesting. Might be helpful. Got to try it actually. Got to train it. So that's where it all supposed to spawn. By the way, not just even here. Pretty much on the other side of the street. For example, over there too. Not in the police station, not anywhere around it. And yeah, not around this car either. Lot of them in here. Have to get rid of them either way. Who let you hit me like this? Not going to be out of bandages. There is a medical building in this place. But my character tends to get really cold in just standard, well, usual rain here. And that's sorta kinda a problem. Because we don't really have time to do hunting or fishing. To do like the full survival shebang. We are moving fast and well, that's pretty much what we are doing. Moving fast and blowing things up. The fact that yesterday I found only one detonator here kinda didn't feel right. Usually this place would have more, but I haven't played this map since very long time. If they changed it. Another one. So are we getting the same story as at the quarry? Quite some of them in the parking lot. That would be my first time here without finding even a single brick of plastic explosives. I want to leave a zombie trail. So I'm killing them all indoors, sorta kinda. Eat this because I don't have lots of space in my pockets. So we need to loot the parking lot on the other side of the wall. Okay. Yeah. Let's fix the jeans. I like my outfit. I'm not going to change it. The only thing I want a new face mask because this one's damaged, and I want blue athletic shoes to finish the look. As for a blue backpack, we'll see. Maybe. I do not normally wear helmets, but yeah, that's the blue headwear that I was able to find. Come on, this one spawned a ton of doors. This one's found a light, flashlight. Nothing in the trunk. I'm just moving fast, hoping to stay unnoticed. Well, not by the zombies. Hey. Telekinetic hits. Captain TP, thank you. Lurk away, man. Lurk away. Okay. I'm not sure if these can spawn explosives. Industrial type, of course. But they definitely spawn just workshop industrial type of loot here. One behind. Yeah, the lights. Nothing changed since yesterday even. Okay. Keep going. That will come in handy. We can do a raiding just by shooting. It's gonna be loud, it's gonna take time. But I think if we just get enough explosives and the headshot might be actually useful. Come on. Where's your... It was here, So it's damaged. Let's drop it here. And this has nothing really interesting. Okay. So let's not forget about buildings on this side. I once found explosives in this garage here. That's some food. Very well. It'll get unstuck, yeah. In a second. That's how pathfinding for them works in DayZ. Explosives. Some rounds, but not helpful. Okay. That's the metal wall. Was it metal yesterday? but it looks like it's still just one wall, one gate. Come on, just one brick of explosives. It's everything here, but not explosives. Okay. I am fully duct tape. We need to fix something. I'd be 100% agree to try to raid this by just shooting. Yeah, netting instead of explosives. White bricks, white rolls, even they look like cylinders. We are finding netting tonight. Okay. There usually would be one. The fact that in 2 rounds here we only found 2 detonators and no explosives themselves. There's yesterday there was a backpack like this one here, and today there is one. It's medical. Blowtorch. Cannot make a hole. Unfortunately, it would have been interesting, but you cannot make a hole in the wall with a blowtorch. Okay. So this building, I'm not sure. It basically barely spawns any loot whatsoever. So if we don't have it anywhere, we're not going to have it here. Anywhere else. Yeah. Well, depends on the way of usage. Depends on the way of usage. Cooking pot. Used to be really good for making improvised explosive devices, but these days the grenades do not detonate in them properly. They do detonate on the ground from each other, but they do not detonate inside the cooking pots. Which is kinda strange, since they still detonate on the ground. Okay. Ready to do some very loud shooting. Just opening all the boxes I have. So this is not probably enough to destroy the base, but we will try to destroy the gate. And we got to be shooting at the frame to, so like you can see it, the pole here. Okay, maybe even let's make it a little bit less loud. Expecting guests. One gun. Ah, because they are the other way around. You died on the very top of the, of course. Of course. Yeah, they are coming. They are definitely coming. Come on. Still cannot find me? Okay. Check it again. Reloading the magazine. Taking Saiga. Putting Saiga. Closing the doors. With that zombies. Shooting. Oops. Still better not to sit in the very middle of this, like, I don't know what it is, area. One of those garages had duct tape. Yeah, the first one. But maybe I'll just pick it up later. It was bound to happen at some point. So we are in the very corner of the map. Even on full servers, this place doesn't get really visited really often. But I tend to attract the base owners themselves. If they happen to be in the area, they would just probably immediately realize what's going on. Okay, I forgot to take one of the weapon cleaning kits, so we'll have to deal with more gems, unfortunately. But the car's nearby. Okay, we are almost out of rounds. And we are not close, unfortunately. Okay, then Kulna to the rescue, that would be. Hope to find some more grenades there. It won't repair itself. Yeah. While running around, yeah, unless the owner gets back. Okay, I honestly thought that would be enough, but yeah, not even enough to destroy it. Okay. Okay, so plan B it's going to be then. We have the pistol on us. We can do a little bit of shooting with this gun. I really would prefer to keep my primary gun loaded with something, so I'm not using the last 7 rounds left. So we need vitamins. Okay. Gonna try a little bit more shooting and then we'll go to Kulna. This round is of course no match to the shotgun shells. One thing though, it's quiet. Okay. Grab this. This can go here. For this. We'll have to do some gun cleaning after this. Okay, that's a lot of shots. Definitely a lot of shots. So I'm not going to do it manually. The hatchet though I'm going to go and pick up on the street. Just in case. So we have to back off for now. We got the hatchet. Not going to have any zombies around. Kill them all. Ah no, not all. that I'll drop in the car. I'm not sure if I have anything in my car like that, because it's not my car. I've stolen it. So it's kind of insane that the amount of shots these gates sustain. But I think the numbers are sort of kind of would be close to the most powerful round. And yeah, I hit it really well actually. Only from there, from the top of the hill, you'd be able to see it. So the number of shots needed would be roughly the same for shotgun shells and for the most powerful, like normal rounds. Okay. Here, this contains water, this contains 0. Okay. These we could use, gonna get you. Think we should try it? I've never tried it. Against the frame. Well, technically should be effective against pretty much everything. Technically. I cannot fix it while it's in the trunk. Okay, fixing the guns. This one's back to normal. Primary. Back to normal. I mean, I'm going to give it a go. We're experimenting after all. Yeah, I don't think metal is resistant to any weapons. Is specifically resistant to any weapons in DayZ. I don't think there is like this type of resistance even at all. So we'll have to make a ton of bolts for this, right? By cutting bushes, so... Oh, I have epoxy. I have epoxy here and there. I have enough epoxy. Epoxy is not a problem. So... Rain stopped. Yeah, the sharpening stone is a problem. Knife though, I have hatchets. I have hatchets that I can sacrifice for this. Sound. To normal. So this I'm taking, this one I'll have to leave. Then this, yeah, gonna fit in my inventory then. This we are leaving, this we are leaving. This should be on my hotbar. This should be here. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. And we have some room for the bolts. We have this, we have used them up. Wait, I brought another one? Or I thought this one had two already. Okay. Stick. And it's done. That was fast. Okay, let's keep this one because we have the machete. Split. Split. It's not sharpened. It's gonna be a spare then, and we need bolts. Okay, 6. We can get more. Oh, I should not cut this bush. My car's behind it. I should not cut this bush down. That's just my car. 3 long sticks. Some mighty bushes we have here in Livonia. Sharpen. Split. Okay, so that's like 10 bolts. Okay. Let's keep the machete in good condition. I like my machete. And we can... well, I mean, I'll have to move a lot of things around to fit another stack of sticks. Okay. And then we take a knife, a machete, start crafting bolts. Takes time. And the machete... no, machete is okay. The bolts are a little bit shorter, so I can fit them in here. That's what I hoped for. Though I didn't know it. So we could of course go to Kulna and look for some grenades, and if we are lucky we would probably find some even, but that's like the easy way. And we've done it yesterday. Found a ton of grenades in Kulna and destroyed a couple gates. Let's do it the other way around, the way that I never tried, using a crossbow. Crap. Okay. Is there even like a lake nearby or something? Bandit Negan, good evening, welcome. Yes. Yeah. Yesterday it was like M16 Central. That's what it was yesterday. Let's eat this. The weather seems to be good. So far it's been quiet. If they're looking for me, I haven't seen them. The shoes. The shoes we need to fix. cold temp debuff, wetness debuff from the pants. Just making them dry. Pants are good. The crossbow got to go here. Okay. Takes time to reload. Okay. I don't think I ever used crossbow any seriously. 2 cuts. You gotta be kidding me. Din Hole just cut me twice. And doesn't even have anything. Okay, we don't have lots of bandages, so got to be careful here. Relooting the area is not going to give us anything. We are not loot cycling. I mean, it would have worked if we were loot cycling, but we are not going to loot cycle anything. We're going to play it a fair way, let's put it that way. How did you even hear me? Enough getting zombie damage. Okay, food, nice. Okay. Let's see how it works. If it does, though. Well, I mean, they definitely get stuck in the wall, the bolts. So I can retrieve them and use again a couple times. Once maybe. J Brown, good evening, welcome. I have no idea. I've never tried it before. I'm only learning myself. Welcome. Welcome, J Brown. I literally heard about it from you guys in my chat, from Gonna Getcha to be specific. So maybe with the wooden bolts, maybe it's going to be a lot. Probably like 5,000. No, people say that it's a reasonable amount. Because crossbow does very serious damage. It's just... Sheet metal fell. Well, I mean... There is no like material resistance in DZ. Resistance to specific tools. I've seen people destroying walls with sticks just to not do it with their bare fists. Well, definitely takes time. That I can tell. Yeah, let's see if we can do it from the front of the gate. out of... Oh, really? Out of bolts. Oh, come on. I need to put them all together manually. Refuse to stack because they have technically, I think, different damage on them. Okay, it does actually work. That we learned. So we were able to do some damage. So there's no resistance of metal to the wooden bolts. Yeah, it's very quiet, to be honest. And you are not, like, annoyed by constantly changing your position for... constantly changing your position to readjust your, like, aim when swinging a tool. Here you just aim the same point pretty much over and over. You don't need to move at all. Okay. That was the last one. Stuff here and click them in one by one. 1, 2, 3. This is the first time I'm destroying anything, destroying a base wall, and like raiding a real base, a small one though, but a real one, using a crossbow. So we are experimenting here. That's a real base, yeah, it's just a very small one. I think there's another part of it somewhere. Or maybe the other part of it was the one that I raided yesterday. Well, of course, yeah. Before the crossbow, we attacked this wall with like 40 or 50 shotgun shells. But now we are just doing the frame. The frames, they are not that resilient. The fact that you can reuse ammo, even though maybe the efficacy of it becomes lower, it's kind of very nice. So technically you have almost infinite ammo compared to anything else. The downside is that it's very slow. Well, I mean, that was super fast. That was like maybe I damaged it using lower frame was already damaged. Maybe I damaged it using the shotgun too. But that was fast anyway. So maybe it was a shotgun. It's not like 100% clean experiment. So we'll have to try it again. Okay, grenade launcher. And guess what? Some bolts. And the mine. That's okay, we can actually swap it. Let's take the one that's in better condition. Grenade launcher is not loaded, fortunately. So I kind of felt it that we find something that we are looking for, but something that we're looking for. But there's a shovel. Might mean we have some underground stashes nearby. What are you? What point? Oh yeah, this one's stupid. No, thank you. Oh. Okay, that's like a real base, but a very, very small one. Let's see if we can rebuild it. Well, no nails. Really no nails. We could get some nails and planks from one of the crates, but there's not even enough crates. Okay, I'm going to take this. I need it. And then after that we will need something to cut down trees, and this is badly damaged. So I guess I'm leaving it open. If they had just more crates, I would have probably rebuilt it for myself, but not that I really need it. And it's possible to do, but it's going to be a little bit annoying. So okay, we're done here. We need another base to raid, I think. How bad is the crossbow now? I swapped it. That's another one. Mine got damaged from Worn, I think. This one I took from the base. Much we found there, but okay. So when I was shooting initially the wall using shotgun, I was aiming not just I was shooting not just a random spot, but I was aiming for the frame on the other side. So I would pick spot with one of the frames, structures of the frame on the other side, opposed to 2 sticks of epoxy. Yeah, okay, so that worked. The shotgun's good. The shotgun's really good. Oh, you're so big. Okay. But I'm keeping you. Okay, let's reload things properly. Wait, turned out we actually have some rounds here. Rounds. the food. Let's eat it right away, since we are moving really fast. So we raided the base in less than 1 hour, and without a single explosion, which is like, and without actually using any hand tools, without manually hitting the base wall with like something like, I don't know. Oh, there was this here. Okay, laser sewing kit. Without hitting the wall with tools, only using shooting weapons, let's put it that way. These are all damaged, I think. Yeah, they're all damaged. Okay, whatever. Going to leave it behind. This is almost done. Fix the machete. Okay, that was interesting. So shooting definitely works, and yesterday I didn't have the what's called the crossbow. Yesterday I didn't have a crossbow, so yesterday I used like I think 11 grenades, but yesterday's base had 2 gates, not 1. So the last one I finished destroying with just machete. It was kind of pretty daring thing to do, in terms of machete not being the best tool for the job, but it worked because 11 grenades, I suppose they one way or another were damaging everything when I used them. Okay, so here we are. Did I leave a spark plug in here? Yep. I'm going to take a short break, and then we will return for a little bit more, at least driving around. So some clips for you, some AFK time for me. I'll try to be as quick as possible.
Hey man. Hey.
No, that's probably gonna have to be.
That is a pretty insane clip. So many shots missed, but again, uh, many of them looked like it was just server desynchronization. The pain sounds were, yeah. The zombie, though, sounded pretty strange. The zombie sounded like I don't know, pretty, I don't know, kind of flat. The last one, yeah, when I finally managed to figure out the the lag introduced by the server itself, because the server was like adding probably half a second. I once, long time ago, in the Z.59 or before, tried to measure the bullet travel time, and it was the old airfield from the fire station to the what's it called, to the ATC building, and the bullet travel time was nowhere near travel time of a real bullet of a real AK. Any of the possible rounds, any of the possible calibers, not even close. It was so slow. Like the time between the shot and I forgot something. Time between the shot made and cloud of dust created by the bullet hitting the wall of the ATC. So yeah. But that was just the random thing that I tried to do. Because I just happened to have a video. Well, I mean, it was a fight between me and some people, and there was a lot of shooting and a lot of hitting the wall of the ATC. So that's why. And now that's a trail. Wouldn't be probably wise. Oops. Let's finally use this car to travel around. I actually, yesterday, before I raided the base and found this car inside, first of all, I was like, in the beginning of yesterday's stream, I was like, it would be so cool to find a car, and because we need to go to the other side of the map. Bumper cars, yeah. So, and then I kept finding batteries, car batteries in Cool. So, and I was like, the game's trying to tell me that there is a car somewhere. And there was a car in this base. Not sure though what 7 M16s that we found yesterday meant. Well, not in one place, of course we found them. It was just Kulna was M16 central. It was spawning them in every other house. So many radiators, yeah. I think the central loot economy has a bug. Somewhere deep and it's crap. Yeah, this happens. Not the first time. Sec. Seems okay. Was the road somewhere here, I think. By the way, this place got gassed how long ago? Maybe if we just stay around, we'll be able to retrieve some gas grenades. Probably gonna be some waiting. And we cannot log out. Could be just sitting here. Oops. Okay, I have an idea. But if we leave, we might miss when the smoke goes away, when the gas goes away, if we leave. because we don't know when it all started. So I wanted to get some gas grenades. Let's see what we can do around here. So gas grenades is like one of the things that I actually wanted to get. Yesterday we waited for the gas cloud to disappear from Rzhech, a place 2 steps away from here, and we unfortunately ended up not finding the gas grenades, gas vials in the middle of the artillery gas strike. It's like the whole area is properly gassed. I'm not out of bandages. I still have 1 roll. Let's go open and see them. Well, yeah. Maybe that's possible. Because we kinda can be very close actually. So maybe it's possible to see them. But I'm not sure where the center of this gas cloud is. Goes quite far away in that direction. Would it be like the gas station? Sometimes it gets really dense. Well, I found a mushroom. That's really mushroom hunting. Using a sniper rifle with a scope. Some very serious mushroom hunting. So I would think the epicenter of it should be the gas station. But again, heli crash coming down. You can hear some deer in Kulna. Oh! Ha 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 ha! Gonna get ya! You were 100% right. We can see the vial already. Found one, yeah. Okay, let's not lose it. It's just next to the building. Usually there's like 2 or 3, I think. And they are usually next to each other. Well, I could just go down and snatch it, but I want to find more than one. Says up to 4 within 5:15. Okay. Well, up to 4. Yeah. Ah, found another one. So we have 2 already. One over there. And one somewhere here, yeah. So you were super right. You are right. Gonna get you about them. Plus, the terrain here kind of helps us with finding them. We can literally zoom in the very center of the gas cloud without getting gassed ourselves, and not from far, not from afar. We're actually pretty close. Okay, now we just have to wait a little bit. One. So they're on the road, but doesn't mean they all have to be on the road. A couple might end up in the grass. So the T-junction, not the T-junction, well, pretty much the gas station as the epicenter of it. It's just a spot. Okay, proper mushroom hunting. Anybody? Not like just looking at them in the scope. Do we have any around here? They spawn down there and they, I think, gonna disappear. The mushrooms, I mean. Don't shoot the mushrooms. Yeah. I think these days they spawn very fast after spawning. They don't stay for long. If you don't pick them up. Okay. I don't need to get any diseases here. There will be time to risk later. That's gas too. Okay, it's all very properly gassed. The whole area. Even over there. Yeah, pretty much where the pipeline starts. Cannot see like that far into the cloud, but can see the wild one from here when it gets less dense for a second. Oh crap. I hope the wilds do not despawn, because that would be kinda sad. I think if they are standard loot, they supposed to stay for as long as pretty much everything else, and everything else can stay for pretty long periods of time, I would say. Yeah, I don't think they work like that. Is this one gone? Cannot see it anymore. Oops. And it just... No. It didn't go away. It almost went away. What's going on? Is it because of the darkness? It was near the mushroom. Well, the mushroom's gone. As I told you. Are they like mushroom disappear if not picked up? You gotta like keep an eye on them. I think we're still guessed, yeah. Are they gone? They're not supposed to despawn. Not supposed to despawn like that. But I mean, what the actual hell? Cannot see them anymore. One was like over there. So you turn away for a second and they disappear. That's convenient. Okay, let's maybe reapproach the area. Well, I mean, I could see them and now they're gone. I mean, they disappear before... yeah. Maybe. They disappear. They are the source of gas. Yeah. The devs like to change things and we are not following it like all 100%. Definitely not following everything that happens. Okay. Got some gamma. At night, it doesn't look that strong. Night it tends to kind of get very thin at times, super thin. Okay. Now we just wait and hope that we find new vials instead of the ones that despawned. If they're like mushrooms, then yeah. You gotta just keep an eye on them, literally. Look at them at all times. Keep them in your field of sight. And the gas is gone. That was pretty fast. So one was somewhere here. And it's 100% gone. And one was here. That's gone too. Just like mushrooms. Okay, we learned interesting things today. Oh, one mushroom still here. So we managed to find 2 mushrooms then. Okay. Let's check the surroundings. Yeah, but that's pretty much the reason we couldn't find anything in Rzhech. They disappear. Maybe you really need to have like NBC gear to pick them up now. That is interesting. Yeah, we could. I just didn't want to risk it when it was kinda obvious that we would just wait a little bit and get them like normally. But turned out actually normally wasn't possible. I think they just guessed Rzhech. That's going to be like 30 minutes, I think. Oh, left the Rex. Yeah, apologies. Thank you. I keep forgetting this about this behavior of these characters. Crafting something and leaving it on the ground. So yeah, in terms of like seeing the wilds before getting to them, this was a perfect place, perfect opportunity. But then what happened next? Sorta kinda strange. Checking corners here just in case. But yeah, those are they are gone. Not going to be here. It's not like it gets double gassed. They just all despawned when I left the area, I think. I'll try to do the same in Rzhech. But that's like gonna be 30 minutes or 40 even. J Brown, the car's in the bushes. The car's in the bushes. Gonna get you. Okay. Thank you for jumping in and watching. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Car. The mushrooms. Found 2 really good penny buns. In Russian, these ones, they're called just the white mushroom. The white mushrooms. Okay, let's do some travels then. Careful here. Boom, 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 boom. The zombies despawn pretty fast these days. Zombie bodies. So maybe these gas vials, they despawn as fast as zombie bodies. You kind of turn away for a second, and it immediately, if the timer is already done, it just would kind of make them disappear immediately. By the way, do I have lights? Oh yeah, I have lights. Not that I need them, but okay. Couple of... Well, Rzhech is gassed. I cannot go to Rzhech. Crap. Yeah, we need to take another rod. That was, I think, the one that we got to take. This one here. I think. I don't remember it 100%, but okay. I'm gonna be using some dirt rods, not the main ones. We get to the other side of the map. Plus, I don't think I've ever tried driving on these roads with the new car code. Mr. Landmine, good evening, welcome. Miss, hello. Yep, a car. We are in Livonia, just for a short break from freezing everything off in cold Sahel. Okay. Is it the right one? This road goes to the tower and the tower is gassed. Okay. And this road goes to I think the factory, the Sila factory. But we don't need to go there. Oops, didn't see you, sorry. Was looking at the cabin. So, Miss, new car, yeah, raided a base yesterday, raided another base today. Both were really small, really small, but the first one had this car inside. Uh-huh. Yep, I think I know this road. Yeah. Some logs in the dark. I'd like to keep this car for a little bit, mostly because it has a little bit of stuff that I might need in its trunk. Interesting checkered rod. By the look of it, yeah, we have a case of a checkered dirt rod. Here we are. Yep. Yep. This big like felling area. I know it very well, and we have one big spot where people tend to make stashes here in Livonia. So let's see. Or is it though here? No. Yes. Yes, it's here. So twice I found cars and crates in that area, so let's go and check it. And then one next to it, one next to the road, a little bit closer, and one. See those trees over there? Those trees, dark trees. That's where people leave things sometimes. Oh. Okay. I'm actually going to be driving back, which is strange. Not supposed to be like that. But let's check these trees just in case. Twice, I'm telling you, twice I found things here. Like literally here. Okay. Gonna turn off the lights. Just in case. In case. This place sorta kinda in the middle of nowhere. And I'm going to take a look at the map because I don't want to go back where I started. And the road seems to be turning. I know that it goes back. So on the map, southwestern corner of the map. Going to. Oops. So no, I know this road, but I misremembered the configuration. Kinda just makes a loop. So, and another base. And another base. Yeah, I'm going actually there. Another base I found here, just here in the woods. Well, it wasn't a base. Somebody left a truck there. And I had quite some fun with the truck. I built a base around the truck, since the truck had base building supplies in it. Okay. The map of... don't do that, but I don't want to get turned around. Oh yeah, I missed a turn. I missed a turn. That's why. That really makes the loop. Just the road leaves the same asphalt. This side road just leaves the same asphalt road, and then loops here and makes it back to the original road. So it's not that I misremembered things, it's that I missed a turn. Usually, that's a spot for a heli crash here. Here we have it, yeah. Pretty much. Come on. Climb the hill. Well, before the car physics update, it would have been probably hard to climb the hill on this one. I don't even know the state of the wheels. But with the new physics update, I'm not going to the bunker. I don't need to. So I'm not going inside. That's not what I need. I actually need to go to Polyana more than I need to go to the bunker. Oops. Something invisible on the road. The wheels are still in place, so we are good. But I need to find grenade launcher grenades. Well, and actually going to the bunker would be a good idea, but I don't have a punch card. You're right about the bunker itself. I mean, in theory, you're right. Since I'm looking for the grenade launcher grenades and the gas vials, tox gas vials. Yeah, bunker would be my best way to find them. But yeah, maybe at the convoy. Yeah, maybe. I think I'm going to meet at least one spot on the way. One possible location. Maybe a couple. If I remember the road right. I haven't played Livonia properly since the release of Sahal, and when I played it not properly, I kinda stayed just in one area. So, but again, maybe I'm forgetting things. Yeah. No, I am remembering. I remember everything right here. This is the right road. Goes exactly where I want it to go. Here we have a possible convoy location. Down here. Okay. And one thing that I like to do here is going downhill with the engine off. But here that goes downhill, that's why we need to go. So you slow down. like 6. Turn the engine off. And roll down in complete silence. You only can turn the engine off when you're really low speed. Like less than 8, I think. It doesn't matter if it's neutral or not. It absolutely doesn't matter. It works absolutely the same on every gear. But this here, yeah, this is impossible to get through without the engine running. So there's like a small mount here. You in the end have to turn it on again here for a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of a push. That it's still kind of the flat segment of the road. Flat-ish. And another mount. Okay. That's why it goes downhill again. Got to be careful down there because there's a couple of dangerous turns. Here we go. That's my slide in DZ. And there's another mount. Okay. More than I remember, actually. Another elevation. I haven't done it in a while, so apologies. Hey, accidentally pressed brakes, I think. Here we go. Yeah, the couple of dangerous turns, they happen here. That's where you really get some speed. There's like one. And then I don't think I've ever tried to do this with the new car physics. So let's see if it works the same. I have actually a way to tell. Oh, that's pretty serious speed. And from here we make this turn. And just keep going over there. Just on our kinetic energy. At some, I would say, decent speed. Yeah, it is the same. I do remember being able to do it like this without starting the engine. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Just give me a second. Okay. Nobody occupied this spot. So we are 100% good here. Can even take the car battery. Do we have a spare one? We have so much stuff in the trunk. So it would be the other way around. So I'm going to call it a day here, and just in order to prevent somebody taking at least this grenade launcher, though I don't think we're going really to need this one, because if we go to the bunker, we find a ton of grenade launchers there. Outside of the bunker, they spawn like crazy. Not the grenades, though. Not sure about grenades. So, but yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. A nice stream. We raided another base. First time I raided a base using a crossbow, so it wasn't like everything destroyed with a crossbow. I first used Saiga with lots of rounds, but then I finished it up with a crossbow because I was out of rounds for Saiga. So and the game, I think, is not closing properly. Okay, at least you still be able to hear me. Oh no, everything's cool. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't leave the channel yet. Another short one, but oops, what am I even doing? So another short one, but with some small adventures. So YouTube people, thank you for watching me on YouTube. Please leave a like if you like this stream, or doesn't matter if it's live for you or if you're watching this as a recorded video. I'm not asking for donations, I'm not asking for paid subscriptions, for bits and whatnot. That stuff is just not working for me anymore. All I'm asking for it's like your likes and shares and, well, comments if you want to comment something. That's completely free. Twitch people, thank you for watching me on Twitch. Please don't leave the chat. We got to do one thing before we stop it for tonight. By the way, if you are not following me on Twitch, please follow. That would be very kind of you. And activate notifications. I stream when it's nighttime in Europe every day. Sometimes DayZ, sometimes not. But still, notifications will definitely help you to catch me live. And let me find somebody to raid on Twitch. Okay, that guy I have raided. That guy I have raided. Just give me a second. Not seeing anybody to raid on my following page. Or maybe no. This guy, I think I raided too pretty recently. Just bear with me. Okay, let's maybe look for somebody who we never raided before. Let's take a look at the section of DayZ. And I really got to run. Monday, kinda longer day tomorrow. Not long, but kinda longer day. And Cannot really sleep all day like I usually do. Okay. Bear with me, bear with me. Pum, 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 pum. So, just a second. Looking for somebody to raid. Okay, there's a person playing Sahal. Let's see if we can raid them. I don't think I ever raided them before. So let's go and say hi to them. Sahal, Livonia, Vanilla, Sola. So we found a streamer playing Sahal. Aha, we can raid them. So let's go and say hi to Sam TTV. The link goes to my Twitch chat. Thank you very much for watching again. See you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night.